I guess that's something that's quite different now as well to the fan experience 20 years ago. This ability to have conventions, this ability to walk up to people that you
Right.
loved on screen 20 years ago and have great conversations like this with them. That's really special, I think. What's it like for you as a talent to do those kind of conventions and sign-ins now?
Well, it's incredible. The fans, they're all like you are. They're they're coming to see their wrestlers that they loved back 20 and 30 years ago, and they know everything about your whole life. I mean, they'll come up with things that they'll talk about matches that you forgot about and bring it up to you, and it's just like, oh yeah, I remember that now. And it's funny how much that everybody remembers. And we've done it so many times, we forget so many different things. But it's fun talking to the fans about the old time stuff and bring up the memories. I mean, it's really neat.
Yeah, it's really cool. You could tell people having a blast meeting you both, and I think you could tell that you were also really enjoying speaking with the fans.
Yeah, I wish it was just easier to get to the events. It's the planes and the trips to get to these places. It takes a day to get there and a day to get home, and you're only spending 4 or 5 hours at the show, and that's what kills you. It's just the traveling. The seats are so small. There it seems like every flight's late, and it's brutal. And I'm 3 hours to the airport. I got to drive.
Mm.
You know, so
Yeah, I think that's why we're seeing a lot of kind of talent from your era doing virtual signings now and much more kind of trying to take things online. I think probably to avoid
yeah.
those. I mean, you did so much traveling, didn't you, back in the day?
Oh
And
my
probably the last
gosh.
thing you want to do is be on a plane if you can avoid it now.
Yeah, my wife will say, "Hey, let's go on a trip." Well, a trip where? Where? Let's go to the store and Walmart 20 miles away. That's my favorite trip now. I don't want to drive 300 and fly for 5 hours and stay in a hotel room, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But yeah, life is good though, Ben. I'll tell you, I can't complain.